Well, the current state is that we did a revamp of K9, and now we've revamped the revamp, and we've now got a much more today looking thing, and we're very, very happy with it.
Yeah, it's much more up to date, and we've worked with a team, a CGI company in Manchester, who've realised the design that we've come up with, and he's much more sort of based on the original book, updated, but still be able to have the same sort of powers and abilities that Bob's written in the script.
And the other thing is he's got this kind of doggy quality, which maybe wasn't in the first revamp, but I think is really there now.
He's very endearing. People will take to it, basically because he is much more dog-like.
I think it's going to be the character of the dog that's going to make it go on and on and on, and I think that the character developed in Doctor Who was very strong, and that's what's kept it in the sort of public eye for all these years. And I do think that we've hit it just as right as I can hit it anyway on this new one. What do you think?
Yeah, people have always loved dogs as heroes. You look at Rin Tin Tin, Lassie, and etc. and K9 has been an endearing icon as far as Doctor Who's been concerned over the years. It all depends on the restraints of finances and the budget, but with CGI work these days getting much more cheaper and everything, it just gives you far more sort of scope.
It's a mixture of live action and CGI, but mainly it's a live action show with CGI for not just K9, but for some of the sort of more spectacular little items in it.
It's very character based. It's going to be very character based. There's going to be a whole group of human characters which the viewers will be able to sort of get involved with, and K9 will be very much the sort of captain of the ship, so to speak.
Right. And what we're trying to do is sort of step just to the side of the sort of genre science fiction things like Galactica and that sort of Star Trek stuff, and make it a kind of a human story of a family in space with humour and with adventure.
Doctor Who's back, and it's quite funny that Bob had to phone up the production office because there was rumours in all the newspapers that they were bringing K9 back for that show, didn't they?
That's right, and they said not for this series, but possibly in the future. But obviously, it's going to be a kind of a help to us in a way that Doctor Who's back, because it just brings everything back into focus again, and we're very, very happy, and I hope we can come along parallel to it.
It's not doing a disservice whatsoever. In actual fact, the column inches created with just Russell T Davis's flippant remark that we're going to bring K9 back, he said jokingly, obviously did create quite a stir, and hasn't done us any harm whatsoever, so we're quite happy about that anyway.
Absolutely.
Film and television finance is a minefield, as anyone will tell you out there, as the people who've raised the money for the new Doctor Who will tell you. But what we've managed to do this time is get involved with quite a large company who've got a UK broadcaster on board first and foremost, and are now looking for finance from overseas. There's about 3 different countries involved, and they're all very, very keen on the project.
Well, we're hoping that obviously to get moving as fast as possible on it, and if we can get these kind of house of cards of finances worked out, then that'll be great. We're just on the cusp, as it were.